And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. To throw right away is Howell. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Simon. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
Hold on a second. Was that the fullback? That was the fullback. Who says it to slot receivers? But the only guys who can catch the football and get big yardage after the catch. Really nice job there. Showing good hands and an ability to get upfield.
Take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 13 yards there and a Washington first. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. You look at the defense for these Texans. They're a tough unit to throw against, currently fourth toughest in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. Only able to gain a couple there. 3rd and 7 now. Well, this defense for the Texans, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Texans are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And he's got it across the midfield, striping into Washington territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Here is 3rd down and 4. Stroud working out of the gun. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. It goes as a gain of 6, and it's a first down.
Here we go, check. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go.
And Stroud now to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Mills. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down. The Texans at 12-1 now to start play. They've been flawless these last couple months, winners of 9 in a row.
And let's give them a ton of credit, because in a league that's built on any given Sunday, any team can win. To run off this kind of a streak, this kind of a number, that's pretty darn impressive.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 50 catches for him now on the year. He's got a first down.
And another thing that makes the comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunky yardage picked up there.
Stroud will look to throw once more. He finds his man, complete. That's McCormick. And that's That's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
Yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go that sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there.
With his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving. Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
On second down now, Ellison. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Not your normal call in short yardage, but the toss works very well there. Big people out in front, being physical, and they pick up a first down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
With a play fake, and now here's how to throw it.
Complete. The ball comes out, and the Texans scoop it. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
The start of this game has me doing flashbacks and remembering when I was playing and seeing a similar start and seeing the head coach actually take a timeout and gather the whole team around him and tell him everybody to get it together. Let's get some focus going here, because maybe he just sensed that maybe the whole team wasn't ready to play.
Now they've gone interception, now fumble. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down.
Now here's another carry for Harris. Oh, great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. They get 17 more on that one and another first down.
Ready.
On the bootleg, Stroud.
Rolling to his right. He finds his man, complete. It's McCormick. After all that, they only wind up with a yard. It's second down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Eluding the print, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Tariq Castro-Fields.
Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Ready.
3rd and 19.
Cowboy 80. Warriors 70. Go.
Stroud. And this one dropped in the end zone. Looked like a touchdown, but not to be. And now it's 4th down.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even forward.
So able to add on to their first half lead here, Charles, forcing the miscue with a fumble and then turning that into 3 points.
Yeah, and more than happy to accept any mistakes the other side is willing to make. No problem. You turn it over, we'll take that, and we'll use it to expand our lead.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This two shall pass, this two shall pass, and if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Throwing here, Howell.
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him, unable to bring him to the ground.
Will Anderson,
he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Fielded at about the 28. Gets past one man. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return.
And the Texans will take over.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Quan Martin. And the Commanders are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10
at their own 37. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed. They'll keep it on the ground. Ellison, and he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory.
44 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Here's 2nd and 3. Now they're going to motion Dotson to the left. Second down, Howell back to pass.
Throw left side complete. That's Bates. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
Howell now to throw it.
He finds his man, complete. It's Bates. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And this offense has been a little slow to get going, but some signs of life here in this 2nd quarter. They're moving it pretty good. And that helps the cause as well. Good yardage and another 1st down.
Gibson here running out of the gun.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14.
Now Howell. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. There he goes, left side.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw something away on that snap. And let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
Now a first down carry for Harris. A nice little juke. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. Now he's loose. Got a left sideline. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. With his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes our score 17-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down. I know, but let me finish. You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Back to throw, Howell. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Howell. That one caught by Ellison. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
First down, Washington.
And Howell will throw it. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Here's Howell to throw on second down. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 25-yard line.
First down, Washington.
They'll try the left side. Ellison. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Hands it off out of the gun. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Here's Howell.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Commanders are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. The extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Out of the end zone comes Spencer. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into... Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
7 Pirates! 7 Pirates!
Now they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. Well, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Here's Stroud. He's going to let this one go deep. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
79 Broncos. 19 Lions. 30.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. One last shot before the break. Howell. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. Out of the end zone comes Spencer. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
At their own 30-yard line.
Get up.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead. Now a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them, too.
15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down.
Let's go now.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
Buffalo 18.
On second down, it's Stroud.
He finds his man, complete. That's McCormick. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. It's brought in by Harris. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up second down. Harris running straight ahead.
And once again, the Commander defense stout against the run game. They drop him for his second straight play.
It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
Ready. 65 cat. 65 cat. Ready.
Now Stroud.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Reynolds. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it'll be fourth down.
Go. Hurry, hurry, hurry.
They're going for it. This is Harris. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A great play there. 30 yards.
And the Texans' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away.
This taken in at the goal line.
And they'll be backed up a bit to start as he's out of bounds at the 16.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Howell to the air on 1st and 10. Out route looking for McLaurin. He's got him.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 22-yard line.
Howell, he'll look to throw it. Throwing it Terry McLaurin's way again, and he's got it.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And the Commanders' first down.
First down, Howell to throw.
And his throw is incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss.
Second down throw for Howell.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. It's Howell with another throw. That is caught. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards 2:22 on the clock. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 35-yard line. Here's a give to Gibson.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
With a play fake, and now here's Howell to throw it. Complete, it's Dodson.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a 1st down.
First down, Commanders.
Howell going to audible to something else. And now they'll shift things around. Now we've got whistles here before the snap, and I believe this is going to be on Washington.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Howell from the gun.
Throw left side complete. That's Bates. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it's 2nd down.
And McLaurin, the motion man right. Back to the ground with Gibson.
They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
From the gun on 3rd down, Howell.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Gibson will take this one in. Touchdown, Washington. Sly on for the extra point.
It's up and good, so they claw back into it. 24-14 now.
Commanders 14.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Out of the end zone comes Spencer. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Let's go.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed.
He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Throwing now is Stroud.
And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
2nd and 10.
On the give, this is Harris. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 6.
He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 37.
21 yards there on 3rd down. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. The sack by the linebacker, Jamin Davis.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
Stroud to throw it.
And that is incomplete.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. Run those extra defenders on the field. Dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit in the football.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And that will extend their lead even further.
So that, maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Powell out of the shotgun. That's out to the flat for Gibson.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Powell changing the play here.
First down, Washington.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got them this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
Let's go now.
Here's 2nd and 10. Powell down to throw it.
That one complete to his receiver, Jennings. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 42.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Washington.
Back to throw, Howell.
Offense was moving a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing here, Howell.
Slings this deep from McLaurin. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Another throw for Howell.
Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
He's known for his legs and his fancy footwork, but he's not getting much of a chance to use it here. The defense continued to hold the upper hand by bringing him down on that play.
Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Escaping the pressure right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. Then they turn it over.
The Commanders went for it, but they cannot pick up the first.
And the Texans take over an excellent field position. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning.
Stroud sets up the play action.
That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. The Commanders going to use the 2nd of their timeouts
as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Riggs! Dragon 60! Go!
Stroud on 3rd down now. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Touchdown, Texans! An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Texans add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion.
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
Commanders 14.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Faking the handoff, Howell.
He finds his man, complete. That's Bates.
Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout,
as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
Powell's throw into the hands of McLaurin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards there and a Washington first. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution. Even though the scoreboard is going against you, you want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
Powell's throw complete to Dotson.
They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
Well, Howell's going to mix it up here.
At the 44-yard line.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Here's Howell.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted.
Picked off by Caden Stearns.
And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. That one looks like he'll throw here.
Setting up the screen, Harris.
They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
At the 35-yard line.
Now they'll change things up.
No, no.
On 2nd down, this is Harris. And boy, this burgundy and gold defense charged up now. They stop him behind the line again.
So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And they've got to feel good about this performance. I think you'd agree, matched up against a top 5 defensive unit in the league, and they pretty much had their way.
Yeah, that was the interesting part about it, because normally when we see this defense play, they have their opportunities and they make their plays, don't they? They knock them back on their heels. They take the ball away. They change field position. In this case, what you said is so apt. They had their way with them, took it to them, and knocked them back on their heels and surprised the heck out of them.
So for Houston, they continue to make their case as a Super Bowl favorite as they move to 13-1. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Washington, they fall to 8-6 with the loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves